The Trail of Tears was a tragic event in American history that occurred in the 19th century. It was the forced relocation of tens of thousands of indigenous peoples from their ancestral lands in the southeastern United States to Indian Territory, in present-day Oklahoma. The Trail of Tears was the result of the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which was signed into law by President Andrew Jackson. The act authorized the federal government to negotiate with southern indigenous nations for their removal to lands west of the Mississippi River, in exchange for territory in the east. This policy was justified as a means to ensure the safety and security of white settlers moving into the southeastern United States, and to open up valuable land for settlement and agriculture. Many indigenous nations resisted removal, including the Cherokee, who brought their case to the Supreme Court in Worcester v. Georgia in 1832. The court ruled in favor of the Cherokee, recognizing their sovereignty and right to remain on their ancestral lands. However, President Jackson ignored the court's decision and continued to push for the forced removal of indigenous peoples. In 1838, the U.S. government began the forced removal of the Cherokee from their lands in Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, and North Carolina. Approximately 16,000 Cherokee were rounded up and forced to march westward in the middle of winter, without proper clothing, food, or shelter. The journey was over 800 miles long and took 4 months to complete. Many indigenous peoples died from exposure, disease, and starvation along the way. The exact number of deaths is unknown, but estimates range from 4,000 to 8,000. The Trail of Tears was a devastating event that had a lasting impact on indigenous peoples in the United States. It disrupted traditional ways of life, led to the loss of ancestral lands, and caused immeasurable trauma and suffering. The legacy of the Trail of Tears continues to be felt today, as indigenous peoples continue to fight for their rights and sovereignty in the face of ongoing colonialism and oppression. Thanks for watching. Please press the like button and share this video if you appreciated this presentation, and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more.